Hi guys, I have a little show and tell today. I brought little Miss Thea on to say hi real quick. She's 2 months old, and I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing her. Say hi. She's doing great. She had her first set of shots yesterday, so we're just keeping an eye on her. But yeah, just wanted to show her off and say hi and start off on a good note before we dive in. Thank you, honey. All right. All right, let's dive in here. Hopefully some of you guys hop on real quick. Let me close the door so we don't hear anything. All right, if you're here, say hi. Hopefully the comments show up today. For some fun reason, they did not yesterday, so I only saw the comments after. So it felt like I was sitting here talking to myself the whole time, but I'm glad that you guys got some enjoyment out of that. So if you're here, say hi. Let me invite a few of you guys that I know like being on here. I know Shani likes being on here. She's not here already. Awesome. Great. Again, yeah, if you're here, say hi, wave, send a little emoji. Maybe Facebook will tell me today, maybe not. I'll have to figure out why it might not be doing that. Anyways, today I want to talk about, oh, there's all the comments all at once. I love it. They literally just all popped up. Awesome, good. I'm glad you guys saw her. She should come back. She is a guest expert on making things happen, right? The squeaky wheel gets the oil. Awesome. Good. Awesome. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to set your human clients up for success. And also, before we dive into that specifically, just a few thoughts. As I've been having these strategy sessions with you guys, some things keep popping up, and so I thought I would address them all at once with like a little live talk about them. So the first thing is, a lot of you guys are offering tons of different kinds of services. You're offering classes and private lessons and day training and board and trains, and the list goes on, right? What I have to say about that is that you just really want to keep it simple. If you have something that's not fulfilling and that you dread going to, like some people dread private lessons, some people dread classes, be true to yourself, and you don't have to offer everything to everyone. Get specific on what you like to offer. That gets a reaction out of you guys. I love it. Yeah, so you don't want to overwhelm your clients with choices. They're there to hire you as a professional. They don't know what they need. They don't know what they want. They just know they have a problem and they have no idea how to fix it. And so you're the expert, right? So you have to basically prescribe the best solution for them, and whether that's, you know, a combination of private lessons and classes or just privates, you have to tell them what they need. They're not going to know. So don't give them a bunch of choices and overwhelm your schedule and overwhelm yourself and overwhelm your client. Get specific. I would recommend sticking to probably a max of like 3 services that you offer, 3 like packages that you offer, so that it doesn't get overwhelming and you're not running around all over town or jumping from class to class without a break. So just keep that in mind. You're the leader in that case, and stick to what you like doing and stick to what is going to get you the best results for your clients. Yes, your human clients. Okay, and then the second thing is newsflash, you don't have to help every person that comes your way. If there's a situation that you're not comfortable handling, or a type of client that you know is going to be a pain in the butt, you don't have to help them. You can refer them out. If I think a situation came up recently with one of my coaching clients, they used to offer pet sitting for cats, and now they don't. And she was still accepting cat clients, and I'm just like, stop. Just say no. Find somebody else to refer them out to, so that you can focus on your goals and the services you want to offer and can offer really well to differentiate yourself. So stick to what you know, stick to what you love doing. And then you will become known for the person that serves those kinds of people or offers those kinds of services, right? Okay, so yeah, refer out clients or cases that you're not comfortable or wanting to take on. If you know you're going to dread it, it's better off to refer that out to somebody else. All right, and then the third thing before we dive into human clients is stop worrying so much about your competition. This kind of comes back to differentiating yourself, understanding your value. Your clients are not buying a box of cereal at the store. Not every trainer is the same. Not every trainer is going to get the same results. Not every trainer is going to provide the same customer service. It's a lot of times it's like comparing apples to oranges, right? You have different experiences, different specialties, different customer experiences. Trainers are very, very different in how they treat their customers, right? So that's something to consider. Really looking at your competition, I feel like inhibits a lot of people from charging what they should be charging for the services that they're offering. So keep that in mind, that, it's kind of like a guideline, but know that, if you really dive into what your customer needs and you're able to solve that problem, that's going to change the quality of their lives, and people are willing to pay a lot of money for that. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay, so how to set your human clients up for success, because we're really good at setting up our dog clients for success. We know how to set up a training plan for them. We know how to set up management for them. And then often the human kind of gets forgotten about, right? So the first thing I recommend is having a welcome packet with kind of expectations set up. How are they supposed to get in contact with you in between lessons? How are they supposed to prepare for lessons or classes? What should they bring? Just, a packet that just kind of goes over all those little details that you might mention over the phone, but then they might forget before the first lesson, right? So prepare a welcome packet that you send to all your clients with your policies, your expectations, what else? How to reschedule, what they need to bring to lessons and classes. Even I have gone as far as telling them that I will, I used to teach reactive dog classes. So in that situation, you have to be really careful about going in and out of the doorway. And so I went through in detail how to go in and out of the doorway. And I think my process was, you stay in your car and I will come out and get you and bring you guys in one at a time for the reactive dog class, so that there was no unexpected confrontations, right? That would get everybody riled up. So be as detailed as possible with what you think your human clients should do before, during, and after lessons or classes. Okay, the other thing is you want to be specific on what you do and do not allow. This comes down to tools, what tools you do and don't allow. Ask your clients what they're using. Ask your clients if they're going to daycares that might use different things than you do, or different, training plans or strategies than you do. And it also comes down to, how do they communicate with you? Some clients are really comfortable texting, and they'll text you at all hours of the day and interrupt, your dinner with family, wake you up at night for something that's not really an emergency. Frankly, I don't believe that trainers ever should be dealing with emergencies. If there's a real emergency, like somebody's been bitten, they need to be going to the veterinarian, right? So be clear about that. What are your expectations when it comes to communication? What forms of communication, when and how they should be going about that? And like that, you avoid people that want to get in touch with you at all hours of the day. All right. Okay, back to services. This comes back to offer services that, oh, there's a couple of comments. Hi from Atlanta. Good to see you. Good. Yep, clients will not always read your emails. There's ways to get about that. You can have them fill out a survey, like a little quiz before the first lesson or the first group class. Getting some sort of feedback from them on, just to check that they've read the material before, especially something like a reactive dog class, is pretty important. So there's things you can ask of them before that first live in-person training. No worries about being late. You can always watch the replay later. Okay, so the types of services you want to make sure that you're offering services that are most likely to get results. You don't want to base your services off of what is most convenient necessarily for the client, or based off of what everybody else is doing. You know, if everybody else is offering 5 lessons in a package, you don't have to offer the same thing. Maybe your program could include day training and private lessons, because that's going to get the best results in the quickest amount of time. So that's something to consider, is you're the expert on, you know, how to get the best results for your client. So just make sure you're considering that when you're designing your services. Mention other ways to work with you post-training package. So during the training lessons, you want to be bringing up other classes you have coming up, other ways to continue working with you if you have, you know, like a monthly meetup or a monthly class that you offer. If you don't, you might want to, just to maintain contact with your existing customers. And mention that during your private lessons or during your classes, just to get people interested in it and aware of what else you offer. So that kind of sets them up to be interested in working with you more past that initial training package that you offer. Another tip is to ask for feedback. So a lot of times, you know, you're so busy during the lesson teaching them, teaching the dog, that you forget to ask for feedback. You know, is this information helpful to you? Is there any other way I could be providing this information that would help you better understand the material? Certainly after a program is complete, you want to send like a follow-up, at least a follow-up email, if not like a thank you card with like a survey that you know, they would mail back or fill out, just so you can continue to improve your services. And that just shows that you're really dedicated to your clients. Hi, Erin. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, so ask for feedback. If they enjoyed working with you, which most of your clients will, they enjoy giving you feedback. They enjoy talking to you after the training program. I know that I used to be like, you know, after I finished a package, I'd be scared to talk to them after the package was complete. But really what I should have been doing, and what you should too, is follow up with them. Maybe new things have popped up and they want to continue working with you, and just, you know, continue to stay in touch and offer, you know, ongoing classes or anything else that your alumni students might want to participate in. All right, so that's it for me. I am offering some more strategy sessions in the next week or so. If you want to hop on a 30-minute phone call to talk about your business, I'm really talking to people that have existing businesses and are kind of at a loss of, you know, how to continue growing without working more. You know, we go through, you know, what you're doing wrong with your pricing and services and all of that. So if that's something that's interesting to you, yes, Mariah, there will be a replay. You know, hop on a strategy call and let's talk about your business and see how we can make some improvements. So if you're ready to take action and make some improvements, I would love to talk to you and see how I can help. All right, I'll put the link in the comments below, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.